I've tried over 25 ways to make money as a singer and rapper, and today I just want to tell you about my top 3 earning revenue streams in this quick start video. If you want to know about the other streams as well, we can get into that later too, but for now, these are the streams that have made me just shy of $1 million in the last 5 years. And if you do the math, you'll see that's actually a more practical, realistic income than the 7 to 9 figures some internet gurus are talking about. What we talk about today is much more attainable and sustainable. All right, I know a lot of other vocalists who've failed their first attempts to make money with music because all the advice out there is like, oh, just post 3 times a day on TikTok, or you just need to keep writing until you get a hit. No. Where's the strategy? Because it's not that you don't have talent. It's not that the opportunities don't exist. It's not even that you don't know what to do. The problem is you don't have a system that works. Most vocalists approach this backwards. They pick a stream that sounds exciting and dive in with no plan. Today, I'm giving you the plan. Because luck is not a strategy. Songwriting aimlessly every day is not a strategy. An idea with no action plan is just folklore, but an idea that follows a framework that is repeatable with actual steps leads to actual results. So for all 3 of the streams we'll talk about today, there's a launch plan framework that works across the board, and you can use it on future streams as well. Here it is, and I'm a songwriter, so naturally, the framework is a metaphor. We're going to treat every revenue stream like we're opening a store in a mall. These streams all have a product you'll sell, a mall where you'll sell it, a storefront, that front window is like how you're presenting your product, and ways to acquire new customers. So for every stream we'll ask, what's my product? Where do I sell it? How do I design my storefront? And how do I acquire new customers for this particular stream? And you know what? Before we even put anything on the shelves, we should probably think about renovating our mental and physical space. So before you start taking action, today, your homework assignment is to declutter your actual workspace at home. I know it sounds silly, but you should renew the energy of your space and make room for the new energy you're about to bring in. All right, step 1, what is the product? A lot of people get this wrong. The product is not your voice. The product is your recordings. The buyers are buying your deliverables, the audio files, or it's the song itself. Your voice is just one of the tools that builds the product. And technology is so good at this point. If you're not recording at home yet, you're entering this space at the best time because it's literally so easy now to build a home studio and record. The hardest part of recording used to be mixing, making the song sound good, but now full-on mixed recording sessions are templated out. Plugins have presets. You do not need to go to a university to learn how to do this. You honestly barely even need to learn how to do this, actually. Just use the presets to start. And here's the best part. Demo singing and custom songwriting is my biggest revenue by far, and you are not required to mix the songs. You just need a decent sounding demo, but your deliverables, the product, those are your raw vocal stems, which the client then mixes or hires a mixing engineer to complete. So to launch demo singing, and if you're a rapper, sorry, I keep saying singing, same thing. And actually, there's a big gap for rappers. Clients are having trouble finding great rappers to hire, so there's a lot of space for that. To launch custom vocals, you just need a recording setup and a template mix, which I can literally give you mine. So side note, I recently launched my newest revenue stream, which is a plugin company. So I'm making reverbs, delays, compression, EQ, etc. If you grab my plugin bundle linked below, I will send you a copy of my vocal template, which comes with a video of how to install everything and use it. The video will actually show you how to install the recording software first, and literally it's a click by click on how to record an amazing vocal. When you're launching the custom vocals product though, you need to showcase it somehow. So you do need to record a song first or make a demo reel so people can hear your voice and choose if they want to hire you or not. Then where is the mall to sell these vocals? Well, as of right now, the best platforms are soundbetter.com, airgigs.com, Fiverr actually, Vocalizer, and Lander Network, but always be on the lookout for new ones because new websites are always popping up. Just search on Google for where to hire rappers and singers and you'll find them. Yes, you can also build your own website and market yourself, but starting out, take advantage of these websites that already built the infrastructure for you. Then we perfect your storefront. What do your customers see in the front window that makes them want to walk into your store? How are you representing yourself online? Your demo reel is definitely a part of that. When they click play, they want to hear your voice instantly. So delete any long intros, get into the good stuff right away. Have a great photo, no selfies, have a catchy headline that tells them exactly what you sound like or something that validates you or creates curiosity, whether it's highlighting a very niche sound like ethereal, dreamy vocals, or Grammy award-winning songwriter, if you're that. Then when we get into the body of your storefront or profile, this is where you sell yourself. And this is where that worksheet you got in your email comes in. This is huge. Once you go through this worksheet, you'll realize you have a lot more clout than you thought. And it might feel cringe to talk yourself up, but it's important in this context because it's how the client will know that they can trust you with their song. If they know you've got awesome experience, or you've worked with someone famous, or you've worked at some famous studio, whatever, it just reassures them that you'll do a good job. So maybe you don't have a Grammy. I don't either. But let's find your hidden experience. Take some time. If you want to do it right now, you can. You can pause this video, fill it out. And this is basically like writing your first few sentences of your storefront profile. You'll see questions like, do you have live performance experience? Where and for how many years? Awesome. Okay, that could be framed like 5 years live experience in front of thousands of viewers. Or what training do you have? Maybe you've had some vocal training. Professionally trained vocalist since the age of 14. Have you ever interned for a record label or worked at a studio? You can write down your studio experience. And we can reframe all of this to go from what feels like little facts to colorful selling points. If you need help, try asking ChatGPT to jazz these up a bit. Go ahead and do the sheet now, or we can just continue and you can do it after. Step 4 is new client acquisition. For these different platforms, that'll look unique to each. Vocalizer has a system of bidding on new job listings. So every day, go place your bids. AirGigs lets you buy a featured ad so you can get to the top of the page of your category. They also have a job board where you can apply to gigs directly. Soundbetter is a bit different, and actually I think it's similar to Fiverr. It's all about the algorithm. So this one is a building process, but once you build it, it's a cash cow. So patience is required with Soundbetter. Once your profile is perfect, apply for premium. And I know it's kind of pricey. It's like $100 a month, but just 1 gig alone should be at least $350. And I've had anywhere from 5 to 20 gigs a month once I was accepted to premium, which took me 8 months to get accepted, by the way. Also, some of my gigs are songwriting, which I charge $750 for. Major keys to the algorithm are having a very complete profile. Don't leave anything blank. Response time is huge. Response rate, make sure you reply to every inquiry. Success rate, have great customer service and avoid needing to give refunds. 5-star reviews and repeat customers. We go into this stuff way more in detail in my expanded course, which I will give you with the plugin bundle as well. I forgot to mention that. I'll send you the full course on how to launch, where we talk about all 30 revenue streams, and then a highly detailed implementation of demo singing, sync licensing, sample packs, acapella licensing, and more. I don't sell this course anymore. It's just a free gift with my plugin bundle and vocal template. I'll put the link to that below. The next stream I want to talk about is sync licensing. This is getting your music into TV and film. Number 1, the product are the songs, and what makes the product fit for TV and film is really important. Lyrics are probably the biggest factor in sync success, so try to keep your lyrical themes more broad and universal. Don't be too specific with storytelling. It has to fit many different scenes. Don't swear. Avoid breakup type songs and love songs. Those really only work on Love Island. You want to be able to have your song fit multiple different potential shows. Number 2, the platforms. Where will you sell these songs? I say the best way is through sync licensing libraries or agencies that accept submissions. Literally type that into Google or search for sync licensing agencies, then type their name into Google with the word submissions page, and you will probably find a submission form. They keep them hard to find for a reason, so they don't get overwhelmed by submissions. Number 3, storefront. How are you presenting your product? You don't have to create a full-on artist profile. If you're not using your own artist name, make one up and create a little cover art. Just package it nicely. Number 4, acquisition. How can you reach more potential clients? Well, for sync, this means trying to get in many different agencies and then writing more and more music all the time. I always encourage going through submissions pages first, but my favorite strategy for getting into different sync agencies is to collaborate with other producers or writers who are already in with certain agencies. You gotta network. And by the way, don't waste your time networking with music supervisors. Just network with other songwriters and producers. One more stream to talk about is content creation. This is actually a newer one for me, but it is one of my favorites because you can make a lot of money doing this. I like it because it's more B2B B2B. I'm not working with individual people, I'm working with businesses. So they usually have bigger budgets. And the main attractor for this is social media videos. Make videos that brands will see and that they can visualize you making similar videos for their products. I make anywhere from $500 to $2,000 per video. Showcase your music production skills or vocal skills. Make videos showing you using your favorite plugins or microphones, and that will attract these clients. So your product here are videos and production quality. The platforms are Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. Honestly, be on all of them. Your storefront is kind of just your social media pages, but you should also make what's called a media kit. A media kit is a web page or a short bio with a snapshot of your follower counts and your reach and links to videos or embedded video examples. Here's the hard truth. All of this only works if your recordings sound professional. You can have the best credentials, the best profile, the best pitch, but if your demo sounds like it was recorded in a bathroom with a $20 mic, you're not getting hired. And even if you do get hired, you're not getting hired again. This is the #1 thing that kills vocalists' income potential, but you can have this sorted out literally this week if you use a template. So here's the shortcut. Click the link below to purchase the plugin bundle, and here's what you'll get. My plugin suite that's designed for vocalists, and they are all defaulted to my personal favorite settings. You'll have my template and a video guide of how to install it, how to install the software, and how to start recording. There's some vocal production tips in there as well. We'll download the free version of the recording software, and if you still need to buy a home studio setup, my Amazon curated lists have studio setups for as little as under $200, and that will pay for itself in one recording gig. And when you're ready to launch your next income stream, you'll already have the full Launch Your Singing Business course with much more in-depth strategy. Having all of this will reduce the overwhelm of learning a new skill, I promise. And if you already do record yourself, this will help you level up your product even more. This is the exact setup I use after 15 years of recording myself and generating about $1 million in revenue singing in my pajamas at home. I'm just giving you a shortcut so you can skip straight to making money instead of spending months trying to figure out your signal flow. The bundle is available for early adopters right now at a discounted price, but this will be going up. So if you're serious about turning your voice into income this year, click the link below and let's get you set up. And happy launching.